In Kenya, you can only be honored if you are a politician, one. Two, if you financed or campaigned for a political party and the political party won the elections. Lastly, both of the above. You are a politician and you financed a political party that won. By politician, I mean, when we come to roll of honors, the annual roll of honors, find most governors, the names will be there. The leader of majority, leader of minority, whip, what. And then you'll find somebody there. Ukifuatilia sana, he campaigned for the party that won. I know the party that lost would tell you, or even me, you see, these are the people who won. But if we were the ones who were elected, we would have recognized you and given you whatever for you did for the country. But the truth is, if they win, if they were the one who won, or if they will win in the future, they'll still play the script. You'll find that Team A will give medals to people in a list of 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Odd numbers. And if Team B wins next election, they'll go to the even numbers. 2, 4, 6, 8. So, when this team that is saying that if we were the one who would have won, we would have looked for Kenyans who have succeeded and whatever, they are only playing to the gallery. If they win, they have their own list. But we have a clever list of people who finance both sides. An example is Kamlesh Patni. During the 1992 elections, he secretly went to Ajip House and gave out some money, which of course Jaramogi Oginga disowned and said that should be refunded. But probably the greatest Kenyan to ever live, and who is not recognized anywhere, it is KISOI Munyao. KISOI Munyao. As you can see from both names, he was a Mukamba. Before I give his life history, let me say what he did so that I can give his life history. Those of my age can remember a song which used to go like this. Munyao Aisha Vendera, Aisha Vendera, Munyao Aisha Vendera, Aisha Vendera, Uwi, Uwi, Aisha Vendera, Munyao Aisha Vendera, Aisha Vendera. Yes, that is a Kikuyu song saying, Munyao, raise up the flag. Munyao pandisha bendera. What happened is that at midnight, at Uhuru Garden along Langata Road, the British flag was being lowered and the Kenyan flag was being raised. But at that very minute, on top of the highest, the Lenana Peak on Mount Kenya, Munyao was raising the Kenyan flag there. As Jomo Kenyatta was supervising the bringing down of the British flag and raising up of the Kenyan flag, that very minute, Munyao was in the darkness and in the coldness of Mount Kenya at Lenana Peak, he was raising the Kenyan flag. That is why Kina Kabaka, when they sang that song, Munyao Haisha Bendera, Kabaka was a Mluya Mtiriki, but he was singing in Kikuyu, Munyao Haisha Bendera. He was recognizing Munyao, KISOI Munyao, having raised the flag on the Kenyan highest peak. Now, we go back again. How did this Munyao come to raise the flag at that time? You know, for people who are mountaineers, like Kenneth Stanley Jindo Matiba, who had gone on all the mountaintops. Mount Everest, he has climbed there several times before he was detained. If you are a mountaineer, you carry things there. You have to have luggages to go up to the top. These luggages includes clothing for changing, because you'll be there for 3 days to 1 week. Also, as you go up the hill, up the mountain, you'll also need to eat and drink, mostly drink hot beverages. You'll carry pots and cups. You'll also carry jikos. You'll carry a lot of things. Now, as you are carrying all these things, you cannot carry alone. For every mountaineer, there is 2 or 3 porters. There are 2 or 3 porters who will carry most of these things. So when you go boasting that I have gone up Mount Kenya 7 times, I have gone up Mount Kilimanjaro 6 times, I have gone up Mount Elgon 4 times, know that you did not go alone. You went with porters and they carried most of your things. That is why when you reach at the peak, you want to take a snap of showing people that you have reached the peak. You give that porter your camera to photograph you. And that is a porter who, at least once a month, he is up there, but he is not recognized. So as Kenya was going towards independence, there was a committee. There was a committee that was brought up, headed by, it was called an inauguration committee. It was headed by one Thomas Joseph Mboya, Tom Mboya. He headed that, and it is his brainchild. It is Mboya who thought that the highest peak in Kenya, that is Lenana Peak on Mount Kenya, why don't we simultaneously place a flag there as we place the Kenyan flag at Uhuru Gardens? So the committee started looking out for people, and it was decided that a number of people go there, of course including European mountain climbers. But it would have looked bad for a non-Kenyan, or could I say it would look better for a Kenyan, one of the 40, you know, they keep on raising. The other day, 3 more tribes were added. So 40 or 50 tribes. It would have been better for one of the 40 or 50 tribe people to climb up and hoist the flag. So the committee went and formed a subcommittee where they went to mountaineers to find out the best African porter. The best African porter who could be mentored to go and raise the Kenyan flag at the exact time. And it was to be the exact, you see, there was no need of reaching there. 11:59. And there was no need of reaching there 12 or 1. Okay, 11:59 would be okay because you'd wait for 1 minute. And then they vetted and saw that the best, there were several good mountaineers, but the best of the best was KISOI MUNYAO. Let me ask you a question. I don't know. And this is a sincere question. How many medals was he given? I think he deserves at least 2. I think he deserves head of state commendation. I think he deserves Order of the Grand Warrior. And I think he deserves several others. Has he been given? Sincerely, I don't know. Maybe I'm saying that and he has been given, but he has not been given. Then again, we have this system where anybody doing something good for the country is honored by being given land, or the house is built there, and so on and so forth. Was he given that? Was he given a national burial? Did Kenya observe even 3 days of national mourning? I cannot say yes, I cannot say no. But can we find out that? Of course, we cannot have 3 days of national mourning now because they happen on the day is buried. But the question is, was he given assistance, land, house, or anything? And if not, can't we give it to his family? Thank you.